It was actually, though, while I was there, I was like, this is prime time where Austin wants to be because they had a like freshman volleyball tournament going on. The city was flooded with these young girls everywhere. Are you wearing black? All right, it's a night game out in. We're going all white. Yeah, these
Sounds like yet another recruiting trip for Coach High, paid for on Oracle's dime.
Yeah, there's some talent out there in Arizona. I was right on campus with the Arizona State.
It was there for the Cincy game.
They had quite a little interesting campus out there, which was kind of strange in my opinion, considering Arizona State is in Tempe.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffalo.
Is Tempe in Arizona State? Or in? Oh, that's totally probably what it was.
You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into
I did not realize. It's
it's
basically the same city. I also had no idea that Scottsdale was basically Phoenix as well. I would have probably.
Taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Good luck, Austin.
Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Seven's pretty good. Oh, we're gonna get a delay game to start. I hate the 15-second change. It's ridiculous.
Use the play fake now to throw.
Oh, come on, man. Pick that.
Knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball
I'm counting that towards his 5.5.
What are you saying?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Austin, this is pretty funny. The other day, Chris was watching a different game that I was playing in a different league that I'm playing in, and I was streaming it live on YouTube. And when the game ended, it immediately pulled up our Dynasty draft video of Roland announcing.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's still running. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but
I mean, Maurice Blizzard always has pretty high
this dude is dangerous.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
freshman. It's tough.
They're going to throw it again.
We've already had one other user. Wow.
And he's knocked down immediately.
We've already had one other loser lose to Baylor this season. They're the
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on
The-
that play because I'm
they're the,
not sure that route
user
was supposed
killers.
to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now improvising. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This defense knew coming into this one, they were going to have their hands full, trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the O.
Looking for a gap. It's Hood. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up. And
he's real, I think.
They don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Try to get it to the edge. He's dropped.
That's 5-star defensive tackle athlete Brian Homer right there making plays.
This defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh, no. Oh, it's a false start. Oh, my God.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, nice throw.
And they wrap him up, but not before. He gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Defenses are put in such a tough
Pitch from
spot
Texas.
when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the 1st down. Now set up 1st and goal.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He makes the connection.
Great drive. Great drive.
Running up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And they close
Plus 25 is looking pretty nice.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on 1st down.
Wow, the stadium's kind of rocking here.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college
A Baylor win against the Frogs would feed families.
Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this
A
crowd
Baylor
down.
win against the Horned
You don't wanna
Frogs
give
would
them a
feed
lead, 'cause
families.
As it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They're my biggest enemy, bro. They beat me year 1. Yeah. My biggest CPU enemy.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Wake up!
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now rolling to the left. He'll pull it down.
Because that guy he can't catch. He's a blocking tight end.
First down for this offense.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now. When he's that dynamic, that fast, you get him out there quick, you get him in space. Now you got to bring this athlete to the ground with an option to pass the football. Really, really hard on defense.
The handoff as they run the counter play here.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, two guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
KSU, yeah.
First down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yes, it was.
Toss
This is a
sweep. Try to
touchdown.
get it outside to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, TCU. And once he got loose, it was
When your line crashed inside like that instead of going out, it was
the AT unit
too
on
much
the
speed
field.
for Haas Hejny. Oh,
Right down the boulevard.
I know, it's
They
crazy.
put together a
I get
5-play,
all
75-yard
five
drive.
starters on offense are
And he
97
finished
speed or
things off
above.
by racing 37 yards to the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shanghai at Toledo will also feed families.
I've been doing some thinking about who I want to bring to the promised land. Yeah, but I'm just taking best guesses. Like, you put me in Boone, North Carolina, I might cause some issues. Oh, Chester, are you kidding me?
Me and Jesse talking about create balance.
Are you kidding me, Chester? With a guy in his face?
Spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had
The rap
way too
album
much
is
time.
going double, triple platinum right now.
The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back
D-line
and
is
throw it
strong.
every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
No.
Looking for room. It's good. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football.
Ooh, my
You can tell.
edge with a little
Gets
bit
off
of
the
wear and
football
tear.
really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he intercepts it.
Arm punt.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh,
And that is a
Kafka.
complete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on, and just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
I did, yeah.
They'll try the run.
Oh,
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
I was trying to honor your script request there, I know this playbook like the back of my hand.
They've changed
That's going to be
ends of
my
the field
biggest
now,
issue going into the
facing
next game. I got to
third
make
down
my
as they go
playbook
back to work.
again.
Looking for a man. It's Amaro. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hard Frogs. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Speed up the seam is tough to defend in this game. Realize that you got to run cover forward.
Now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide
As
may be
crossing
turning.
blitzes.
This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for
Chester
a
is
fumble.
taking some
He
shots.
didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some hit. And the ball
Uh-oh.
It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st
No
down.
idea.
Gives you
Haven't
another
looked at that
chance
league
to
since
maybe
I
continue
left
to
for
run
the
football.
flight.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive
Oh,
player
nice
waiting to
play.
happen. His
Nice
vision,
play, Austin.
his quickness, he's got
There
it
were
worked.
2
If you
power
give this
or
guy
group
just
of
a
5
crease,
guys above
he's gonna
me.
hit it, and right now he's doing some
So
damage on this defense.
pretty unlikely, I'd say. Because I was 22, I think, going into that game.
2nd and 15. Back to pass. It's Amaro. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
And
Oh!
incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target. Like
Izukama?
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw's got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
They get him on the ground, but not before.
What is cheese about a read option?
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off bounds.
It's called speed.
The Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Kids believed in our program since the beginning. He deserves to get some reps. Well, this ain't real life.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
Come on, Joe!
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. They're trying to slam it in.
Oh, there it is, Chris.
It into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach
Some Texas Tech shit.
Take the penalty.
All right.
I died today when casual Eshawn Stray.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal.
You gonna bring the blitz on me here, brother? Oh, no! I wasn't paying attention! God damn it!
Sliders.
This is brutal.
The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Wants to throw. It's
Dropping into
Amaro.
coverage, huh? I can run. Oh, good tackle by your guy. Jeez. Thought he was going to spin out of that.
The field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly
And
at
take
the
points on
quarterback
the
spot.
road.
Defense was locked in. Nice
We need
job
to
on the
fuck
3rd and goal.
around.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end
TCU
zone.
going
It's a
down with the
touchback.
pick 6 defense.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense.
Saying I'm going to
They
score
are
twice
trailing
is
by
kind of
10 here,
crazy.
Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think
Not the
you're used to
cold
that
at
as
home for
offense. Like,
Chester.
football is so fast-paced now, and you score
Oh, the
so
screen,
quickly,
here it
it's
is.
not that big of a deal to get down 10.
Oh, look at
Keep
Brandon
being
Hood
keep being
bouncing.
aggressive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness
I hate
on
this.
3rd and short, trying to throw
Oh,
the football, take advantage
oh.
of what they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, he almost muffed it. I thought you just killed him, Austin. I tried.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was a long
Yeah, pump the crowd up.
They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Amaro.
Busted
He
coverage.
unleashes a long one.
Oh!
They're looking at 3rd down.
That's brutal, man.
You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't
I'm about to put Moultrie in the game.
want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. Keep
No
calling
shot,
downfield
bro.
shots.
Lagway can't hit that throw for his life.
Safety's playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Man, I can't make any freaking adjustments. It's my freaking wide receiver 1 out there. He can't hear me.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moving out of the pocket.
Oh, nice
It's
nice
incomplete.
adjustment.
Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll bring it
Look at
back. It's
Kafka
Miller.
making
They'll
plays
get
on
down,
special
they put a stop
teams.
to this return. They'll mark it
I
out.
don't know. I don't even know how you control that. Actually, that's Maragos. That's a freshman corner.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really
Great
be dialed
play.
in. It's important
If it was in the
down two
in the
possessions
green,
that
that's
they're
probably a
able to score
touchdown.
some points, and you gotta
I was
call
out of
your best
position.
stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He's got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline. Wheels it in the end zone.
What?
Touchdown, Buffs.
Look at Chester, bro, making
Offense is
plays.
And they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives.
Yeah, I couldn't
together.
believe Steve Stummer isn't winning the Heisman race.
And that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point,
It's quarterback bias if I've ever seen it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like
Oh,
the
don't
tide
kick
may
it
be
to this
turning.
guy.
This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Nation's
It's a
leader in
touchdown
kickoff
game.
returns.
They're trailing by 7 to Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum.
Running toward the tape.
Good luck. Good luck tackling this guy in open space. That guy is fast, 31.
And he got away from the
I think that's
defense
Hood's
and
brother.
takes it in. Touchdown, TCU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board. Just
You
like
gotta just take the most passive angle ever against
Not
guys
gonna
like
give him
that.
a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Colorado has the ball
I
back.
try to go to the
Buffaloes
back guy,
hoping
the
to
safety,
put
and
their
just
team
like
in
let
position on offense.
do
So
my
late in the
best
half,
to.
This is really an opportunity opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their
Good
favor.
run, good read.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense
Welcome,
they
Patel.
can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on
Agreed.
in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that.
Saw you had a
right now.
cheeky
At the
little
end of the
punt
first
return
half,
for a
try and
touchdown.
generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
This offense has a second down play. Quarterback checking off. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they
What a
can't
drop
hook
by the
up.
corner.
Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there.
Set the tone.
They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
And the timing just a hair off.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit.
Guy's got the max block on. What a call.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line.
All right, what can I cook up here?
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Amaro. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Going for it all.
Ah,
And that one is picked up
it's gonna
in
hurt
the
the.
end zone.
It's gonna hurt the turnover
And he will be
ratio.
run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half.
I'm gonna grab some
At the
water
end
real
of the
quick,
second
Austin.
quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
I was feeling a little dehydrated after that first opening drive touchdown. That's okay. That's okay. I'm right here.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
This one's for you, Chris.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They open this third quarter on top and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Come on, Kafka, show your speed.
Way ahead. And he eluded the defense, and
He just tackled the ref.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession
Nerf the
lead
speed.
at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I don't know. I think there is like you could,
And they
if you
thought about a
increase it, like
return,
speed
they
will be.
thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I don't know, dude. Like, speed is crazy. I think change of direction is really the crazy. Like,
And the
Hejny's
Colorado
fast, which
offense
helps
is
him
coming
run
back
away
onto
from
the
people,
field.
but open space, he's got 99 change of direction. It's like that's why I can just like move all over the field with him.
They got to put
Good
some
throw.
points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football.
He's off to the races. And he was loose and in the open field. And
I just think there should be less guys that are like that. And you should make it easy to game plan against it if you know you're playing a guy that's like that. But it's like if they have that type of speed, you cannot.
Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Well, it's like you could.
Looks it in, it's complete.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback.
But like if I'm playing
nice weapon in this offense.
you know, if I'm playing you, and I'm like I tell my team and
Got the completion on the last play,
practice
still
all
some work
week,
to
I'm
do
like,
on second
you're
down.
every safety is gonna shadow Steve Sumner over the top. Well, it didn't come to fruition.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll pull it down and run. He
I mean,
steps out
I
of
don't know
bounds, but
exactly
he's
how you
got a
tell
first
what
down
receiver
on
to
the
double.
play.
There's like there's a like double wide receiver play call. But I don't. I mean, they're you probably can, but I don't know how to do it.
Getting the first down.
Looking to go up
Oh,
top on
yeah.
first down.
Oh, I've never seen that in my life.
He was
The screenplay, he throws it deep. That's crazy.
This defense is going to have their hands full. because
Off
they're
the
gonna need to
back
be comfortable
foot.
With guys one-on-one on islands in
That's
the perimeter of
so-
the field, and they're just gonna have to
Oh,
make
the
better
wild
plays than what we
card.
saw right there.
Wildcat.
They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season. But just
I do know how to
doing,
play
they have
against
not
this
been
play.
good enough in the trenches so far.
Can the D
If I can
deny
get
them
on my fucking
second
guys
and goal?
properly.
Trying play action. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball is picked off.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays
The
center
screenplay
field
down to the
position as well
one
as
to just
anybody in
lose
college
4
football.
yards
You
on the
saw it right there.
Wildcat and then throw the pick on the monster play.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field.
That's
Going to the running
That's
game.
Billy Napier shit right there.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I would be
That has
calling
gotta
for
be
his head on the
demoralizing if
board
you're on
right
defense
now.
because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. To throw, it's Amaro. He lets one fly deep. He's got it at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13.
Bless you.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dialing up a second down pass play.
That didn't work.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking
Oh,
to
Jesus.
scramble.
Oh, no!
And the pass is picked off.
It has to be.
I'll take it.
Offense
I'll
will
take that.
Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
His corner, like, crashed towards my quarterback. I thought Hejny was going to have a walk-in touchdown, and then he, like, faked my ass and back up.
Showing press. They want to be physical here. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued.
I don't know if I'd quantify 38-14 as a beatdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Tennessee managed to eke out
I think it's going to be
victory
pretty tough for
in a
anyone to have an answer
tighter than
against me on
expected
defense.
And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one.
The speed is
no
just
matter
too
the final
much.
score. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup.
I do not.
The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
I don't see a way that Ty loses in the regular season.
Takes the handoff. It's good.
He's not playing any of you or me. I think he plays you, though, right? Austin? You've given him fit. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, you've given... I think he's got to play like...
He comes to Lubbock next week, thank you.
I don't think Ty has any hard user games this season.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really quiet.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Good catch.
Near the marker, it's Russell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter
that in 2
how
weeks?
many defenders are around.
That's
Yeah,
exciting.
he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. The quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
Nice job on the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job.
That's very fun for you.
They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
It's a rebuilding year in Oklahoma State.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw.
Ceiling is high.
It's good. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
What do you call a two-back backfield? It's like a term for it.
Motion in the backfield.
It did feel like I was going to say something slick there, but I was serious.
Line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising.
No,
We
there's
talked about
there's
this
like a
before the
term
game, one
for
of
it.
the big matchups. Run the football
In
against
football.
a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just
But I'm talking
can't
two
find a
running
way to
backs
get it
specifically.
going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counter?
Pro set.
How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Looking to throw on second down. Quick strike complete.
He's going to ask
And they'll
Chat
drag
after the
it down.
game.
That's likely the last play of the third quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
There you go.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's
You're
the
welcome.
first one they've used this.
That shit is so annoying. It'll be very funny if you take a delay game here.
Down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ah!
He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice
He's
run
picking up a
from
first
the
down.
quarterback. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Trying to get to it. Moves around to clear up the
Wow, what a play, man.
nice ball to the outside and the toe
Chester is balling, dude.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play.
My quarterback actually reminds me of Justin Fields.
Him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the fourth.
Throws to the wideout.
Your guys are catching everything.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Great job
Yeah,
by
that's
the
true.
quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Looking for just one more yardage. Touchdown. The
Nice play.
quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it
Guy wasn't
across
going to
the
run the
middle.
monster formation again.
Well, second and goal that time, and instead of turning around and giving it to Mr. Dependable, you just let your quarterback do it himself. Up front, everybody's got to get low. It's low man wins. They're able to get a surge, and the quarterback plows it for a touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Minus 23 bettors are happy right now.
20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be
Soup
if he just
minus
didn't
23 and a
get
half
it.
bettors are thrilled. Plus 23 and a half, excuse me.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. The give to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
God, I can't change any of my freaking routes.
The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh, if that should have been PI, first of all.
Like a superhero to make the grab.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game.
Nah, I get him
Not this
running
one.
into wide
They're still
receivers by
staying
accident.
aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Looking to pass. It's Amaro. Gonna take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Go for 2.
And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes. at the
Plenty
end
of
this
time
game.
left in this game.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires on the run. And he makes it. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And once he got away from the D,
Oh, God.
shot at catching it.
360 on the defense. These guys are going to be running stadiums all week, let me tell you that.
No
They thought they were a hot shit.
idea
different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else is working anyway.
It's in. Complete, and he's
How sick would the cover have been if I picked that and run it back?
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one.
Get out of my way.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
If there was ever a time for it.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, TCU. And the route is on. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your
The spread in this game is crazy right now.
That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point he's going to break it loose and make a huge run.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
2 weeks? Yeah, it's 2 weeks from Monday. It's like 10 days.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown.
The early release. The regular game comes out in a week exactly.
This offense hoping to keep that kind of
Oh!
They called that a pass? He was so across the line.
They may be seeing a little bit
That's
more,
crazy.
Off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
Yeah, I probably will as well. We're going to finish out our season now, so.
So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little
I want a
bit
Big
shorter,
12
just make
championship.
those easy plays underneath.
snares it outside. It's
No, I don't. I
For
don't
dodging the game last year.
Oh wait, I won year 2.
I love
When-
when QBs break the pocket.
Who did I beat?
Still
You?
look to attack, because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run.
No.
He might come up, but those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't have a single
keeping his eyes
championship to
open.
my name. It's kind of sickening, actually.
First down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Welsh. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry up.
I'm like Georgia circa like 2000. Yes, exactly.
You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Guy struck lightning in a fucking bottle. Good play, Austin. You're making some good reads. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Pick up and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set.
Nah, I
He
didn't
came into this
disrespect.
year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to slide. But now with that last completion, he's already over 2.
There it is, Homer.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback and they
I gotta take this. TCU plays fun games, so.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the
We're here to win.
challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
under heavy pressure lets it fly. Bennett slips.
I thought he was going to.
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh, I
needs a bunch.
accidentally pulled my corner off. You saw that?
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah.
Knocked away.
Yeah.
Give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now
not
you're
good.
just fighting for pride and
Thought I was on the other.
letting them
I hate
try
that you
not to
can't
get any more
tell
points in the score.
what side of the
Quick
field you're
timeout
on.
from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw.
Uh-oh.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how do you counteract
Yeah,
all
we're trying
the
to stat
speed
pad him.
you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box.
He missed
You give them a lot of
2
scrimmage
games to
so
start
they
the
can make
season,
big
so
plays
it's
with
only
their
fair.
fast speed in the back.
He lets it fly. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one
There could be some rowdy interactions between the coaches on this in this.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day of life.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly
And he gets out of bounds.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
This game's definitely not on Chester. The defense has a lot more to answer to.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down. Nice job by this defense.
What a pick.
4th quarter, I got a lead.
Oh,
Bring on the
man.
nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for
What a
plays
pick.
Will the
just
real
like
Mo
that.
Lester
Make
please
the
stand
INT
up?
and almost put this one away.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should
He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
How about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated.
The backpedaling safety killed me, dude.
They're a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
I've been there against
To the air
KSU,
on
bro.
1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm.
You're rolling him out there. Bro's got a broken arm right now.
This is one of those days you learn.
Oh, you got a wide open guy.
A lot of things that we're gonna
He had a
show
guy
you.
on the right side streaking up the field.
But hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And this defense has put a
I don't-
game together.
I don't know that
It's hard
Chester
to
could have
put
thrown the
all
ball that
facets
far,
of
though.
defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Go to the
football
fucking
game.
linebacker. I don't even know where I'm at now.
Makes
God
the grab
damn
over
it.
the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
The run left touchdown play.
Kept it in his pass
I'm taking him out, dude.
Now they're starting to feel
The
it.
timeout.
Down at the 44. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Oh, look at these guys.
All
Alright, fuck it. I was gonna. I forgot how short in the game it is. I've read it up again.
Quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket.
That's not good.
Gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know
just
this
gonna
defense has
drop
gotten
all my
beat
guys in the
multiple
coverage.
times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game.
Got a big third down
Defense knows
here.
You're gonna throw it, they're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're gonna have time to throw.
Yeah, you as well, Austin. We had some fun there.
Yeah,
we had some fun. That third quarter is what did you in. Not finding the end zone. That monster interception is brutal.
The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well.
31 yards a carry.
Talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more.
The Hejny stats this season are crazy, bro.